Selena. It's a bad baby. Oak Cliff girl. Can't make you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl. Put them heels on and prove.
Welcome to Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
It's all good, we can do whatever we wanna do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe, yeah. You gon' be my number one lover. Spend the night making love to each other. With the lights on top of the covers. Just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.
What's up? I hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing great. Anytime you leave work, you should be doing good. So I'm gonna just be kind of short and sweet. I did put the link in the chat. Anybody would like to come up? It's gonna be real simple to me. um, I'm really learning to be more of a straight shooter, even on here. I know how to do that in real life, because like I said, but none of these Negroes or Negrettes on here scare me or nothing like that. So, but sometimes you just don't want the unnecessary beef that comes with speaking your mind. Because it's definitely a price for speaking your mind, because so many people on here are too immature to handle the truth. My live yesterday was about fake friends, right? So, a lot of content creators not in this sector, Tony Gaston, these are people that I watch. You have Miss Kiki, she's been in my chat a couple times. You have a lot of different content creators that talk about the topic of fake friends. If you go through and just put fake friends, there'll be so many content creators that talks about fake friends. I have experienced it. A lot of people have experienced it. You probably even experience it. It's just something that happens because everybody is not genuine. Everybody don't really fool with you or like you like that. So you find out. So that's just a general topic. Things that I have experienced in my personal life, things that that I have, heard of other people experience. Those are the type of topics I talk about. There was a content creator by the name of Sis. Some of you probably know the history, and some of the people that support him, they don't support me. Y'all might be in the bushes, so y'all can deliver the message. I know what you're talking about before you just start putting things out there. My live was not about a guy named Biz 101. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't pay too many people any mind on here. I really don't. If only if it concerns me, or maybe somebody that I really rock with, behind the scenes or something like that. But for the most part, if it doesn't apply to anything about me, I really don't really get too emotionally involved or into different people's drama or beef. So my life had nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Biz 101. And I wish people would either ask you or either just listen to the content before you start putting stuff out there as if I'm talking about a particular people. Fake friends could be a lot of people. You don't need to know all the people that I'm talking about that I have experienced that type of situation with. That's none of your business. I'm talking about a general thing, a topic that people deal with. And that's anybody. Everybody has dealt with a Judas. Everybody has dealt with somebody that pretended to be something and they weren't. Like, even some of us. So that's something, a universal topic. It had nothing to do with a guy named Biz 101. The incident that happened, for some of y'all don't even know, which is not even worth talking about because it's already been talked about. Uh, I don't mind people blocking me. Actually, if you block me, that's pretty good. At least I know you don't rock with me. And of course, I'm gonna block you if I don't fool with you. So, especially, if you harassing in the chat, because some of these people don't have good sense, to kind of not say nothing to you, just move along. So, I really don't. That was really basically what the topic was about. Blocking. So I think people want to make a big deal out of it. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. It's really not. I said what I had to say, and I don't keep on with the I guess the emotional. I wasn't even emotional. I was just expressing my opinion on the hypocrisy that I see. And in the sector and just in general, people are just really hypocritical. We all have been hypocritical, but especially in certain situations. And I just spoke on something I saw at the time. And just because I speak on something, why does that have to be turned into a soap opera? Why does it have to be turned into something so dramatic? Like, it doesn't even make any sense. So um I really, and they were saying something about, uh from my understanding, that double text Biz. Well, I mean, I was trying to understand what the hell he had going on, because I just thought that was weird that he got so upset with me. But even with that, that's not really a big deal. Listen, I don't know nobody on here. I know, I would say, two people that I may know and have talked to personally, as far as, like, really just talking to. Other than that, I don't really fool with people like that. So I don't really get into all of the details on, and getting to know people behind the scenes anymore. Like, that's just dead to me. So I guess they are saying that Double had text Biz to tell him that, I guess, I was the on the panel, and it wasn't much needed conversation, because I was just like, it's pretty interesting that you called me out, but you got your real friend in the chat that you don't call out. So I was confused about that. That's all I was saying. I'm like, it just, okay, well, I guess since y'all cool, and he just in there trolling or whatever the hell he doing, I guess it's okay with you. So hey, it's okay with me. It's okay if you block me. It's okay if I block you. That's how I take it. You know what I'm saying? I don't get I didn't get emotional or get so upset about it. So please don't take something that is so minuscule and make it bigger than what it is. Like, it's really not that serious. On here, you rock with some people, you don't rock with some people. You don't like where certain people who they support, and other people don't like who you support. So it's always something on here. So that's just, I'm more invested in my real life. So don't make it don't I hate when people lie on a situation. I wasn't talking about Biz 101 yesterday. I was talking about the various situations that I have been in, having and dealing with fake friends. It could have been on here. It could have been off of here. I don't have to go down and call names, because that's none of your damn business, unless I decide that I'm going to say this person or this person. But that really, to be honest with you, that's a topic that a lot of content creators not in this sector talk about. Because guess what? We meet them. You know what I'm saying? Some of us may have been fake friends. So that's nothing to slight anybody, especially somebody that I don't even really pay no attention to. I'm really cordial to certain people in the chat, and that's as far as it goes. And I like to keep it cordial, keep it cute, and that's it. But if you don't want to keep it cordial and you don't want to keep it cute, that's good. That's okay too. Like, it's not that serious. People, and like I said, 2025, I'm not finna keep going on the same bandwagon with y'all. And I'm not going through what happened to 2022, 2023. When I tell you I don't give a damn, it's exactly what I mean. And I wish people would take my word for it. Again, my live yesterday was a general topic that a lot of the content creators talk about. I just talked about it, and I'm so happily I'm over here where people are in a sector, but it's a lot of different people from other places come to my channel. So I'm catering to a lot of other people that have nothing to do with the Kwame Brown sector, right? So don't take everything I say about anybody over here, and please don't be trying to figure out who the hell I'm talking about unless I say the name. Don't put a name on something that is not there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's starting unnecessary. To me, that's starting unnecessary drama. And I'm not really for it. I don't care what people say. They say, oh, she's messy. You messy too, because your ass is over here. You in the chat, tippity typing. You in the chat, bouncing your ass. So what I will say is, I think I'm gonna have to do something a little different because I see it. You know, people get real kind of they get real kind of messy on here with some stuff. And they don't even, like I said, ask me who the hell I was talking about. I don't know if I said it on the live yesterday. I was talking about how people do, how I have experienced people to come towards me in that type of way. Um, it had nothing to do with. I don't even know. I don't even talk to Biz one on one besides hey, or Biz and then Hearts. That's it. I don't even talk to him. I don't even think about him. I wasn't using a situation that happened that's associated with people other than me. So and especially if I was using an example with other people, they weren't in the sector. But I did see a lot of fakery. That I do see. I do see people calling out certain people, but they won't call out another. I do see that. I do see how people be playing in your face. They act like they got issues with some people, but really they be friends with them or they be cool with them and want to be their friend. I do see that. You want me to call those names out too? I mean, and if I do call the names out, what is it going to do besides create more drama? You guys open your eyes and you know exactly who I'm talking about, or you know exactly what people do on here. So there's no need for me to go through all of the names, right? Um, so I just think that know what you're talking about before you start saying, ask me. You know what I'm saying? I was not, and I repeat that, and I was not talking about biz one on one. I actually did the live at 4:05, the same time that I did the other live. When I went in Also Dope's live, it was close to what 5 or 6. So I had no idea. I didn't. I I wasn't trying to make a comparison with Biz one on one and another person. I'm sorry, person. I just wasn't. That he didn't. even crossed my mind. Uh, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay, I hope you guys sorry, I don't know what's going on, but my Wi-Fi kept connecting to my location. So anyway, back to what I was saying. No, I did not. Hey, how you doing, everybody? Hello. I did not. Was not addressing Biz 101. I don't know him as far as maybe every now and then going to check and see what he's talking about. But other than that, he's never really been a supporter of mine, I don't think. And I just, like I said, I'm just cordial to people in the chats. That's basically what I do. I'm cordial to people in the chats because that's just who I am. I try to be a cordial person for the most part. So it's nothing serious. It's nothing that deep. I still don't have an issue with that guy, Biz 101. I still don't have an issue with him. I do think that a lot of people real well, no, I do think I'm gonna say, from what I see, I do think that he definitely needs interpersonal skills, how to be able to communicate with people a little bit better than what he does, uh, and being able to be relatable and relate to other people. I do think that he needs to really work on that, because I don't care how much money you make, you need to know how to deal with people and how to talk to people and how to just be able to basically relate to people and not come off a certain way. um, People are still going to judge you either way. You could be the nicest person, the sweetest person, but they'll still look at your flaws. And I understand that. They still look at all the things that you have done or what they think you've done. And that's just kind of that's what they do. Some people that I've met that have a lot of money or have, started from the bottom and then they made it up, they can be quite arrogant. So he might need to work on his interpersonal skills dealing with other people. And that will make him a little bit more relatable. But if you don't give a damn about that, and if you say you're trying to help people, you can't help people if they can't relate to you. And that's just, I'm just being honest. You can't help anyone if they can't relate to you. Somebody should be able to relate to you if you're going to help them. So that's just something that I kind of picked up from him. But other than that, I really don't have anything bad I really don't have anything bad to say because I wasn't invested in his story. I wasn't invested in the things that he went through with the case, or was he vindicated, or what the judgment was. I just never was. I never was into it. I asked a couple of people; they tried to explain it to me, and I have thoughts on it, but I didn't feel like it was something that I needed to speak on. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, being able to be relatable to people, not being so, you know, and then, what I did see is, him going on people's panels talking about his, his case and everything. And I'm like, what I did think in my head, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Can you hear me? What I did say is, why is he constantly, um, you know, trying to prove himself, or I would say in so many words, try to appease people with giving them information to, and I'm like, you don't know these people and you don't owe anyone anything. So I did wonder about that, if you really want to know what I thought. But like I said, other than that, I could care less what people got going on. They don't have nothing to do with me or my family or my friends. Whatever people got going on here means absolutely nothing. So, of course, I don't want anyone to be, uh, hurt, having situations where they're ill or something like that. Like, I don't wish bad. I'm not saying I wish bad on anybody or that guy or whatever, but I just thought that don't make this a bigger issue than what it is. You know what I'm saying? So when Sis was over there doing a live, he was saying it as if I and mind you, I was at work. So people are always gonna hit you up and let you know what's going on, but I'm at work surrounded around kids. So I'm just like, wait a minute, what? It wasn't that serious. And again, my issue and what I was talking about was not even had anything close to deal with people that I don't know. I've never talked to Biz besides one time on a panel, one time before. It was very brief. And I've really never had a lot of opinions, but besides what I told you. And then I did say last night, I feel like he's overly emotional for a man. That's just my opinion. So, other than that, I don't think he's an evil guy. Uh, and I really just didn't care to think of it anymore. So I don't know why that, who told Sis, or if Sis made that up, that the lie was about him, because it wasn't. It's a relatable topic that a lot of people can relate to. And another thing, I'm trying to reach people outside of this sector. So when I talk about other topics, it's definitely going to have very little to do with this sector. It's going to have some things to deal with my own personal situations that I've had that I can attest to. Other than that, it ain't going to have nothing to do with too much of Kwame Brown, nothing like that, because you can only go so far in the sector. So my point of saying all of this, if you can hear me, is the live. that I did at 4 o'clock that afternoon when I got off of work, it had nothing to do with biz one on one. That was my point, you know. So that was my point. People can say what they want to, but I don't know anybody on here. I'm not scared of anybody where I have to lie about it. It had nothing to do with him. It had something to do with a lot of the experiences that I experienced and certain things that I have seen. But his name did not even come into my mind. So I think that when people are on here, they make these storylines, and I'm like, what are you talking about? you know. So that wasn't it. So I'm trying to be as respectful as I can. I'm being truthful and to you guys, not being respectful. I'm not trying to call nobody out their name, even if I fool with them or not. I'm just calling it for what it is. It wasn't that. And another thing, like I said, quit always. I'm talking to other people. I got other people over here. Quit always thinking about it's somebody over here in this sector. And even if it was, it may be an experience I have dealt with. So don't try to figure it out. Just listen. If you can learn something from it, if you can apply it, if you can't apply it, if you think it's trash, okay, well, politely, uh, go away. That would be the solution for that. People that I think their content is trash, or I can't tolerate, their personality. I don't waste my time listening to their content. I don't even waste my time trying to find something wrong with it, because I don't care. I don't want to even listen to the person, right? So if you're going to listen to me, quit trying to figure out stuff. Believe me, I'm getting to the point now. I'm starting to say names. So believe me, if it's a name that I need to call, I will say it. And if I don't need to say it at that time, or if I don't need to say it at all, that's my business too. I can be as general as I want to be. I can be, and if I'm not going to try to do any subliminals, but sometimes when you're general, you are being, you can't help but be subliminal, because sometimes when you're general, it's so many situations that maybe you have experienced, or somebody else has experienced. But why do you have to say everybody that you talking about? No, you just being nosy and you just want the drama so you can do the content. So no, I'm talking about something to where I can get people to look at something different, like get another perspective on something, or be more in, just help people to be, I would say, insightful, like if you haven't thought about that. So that's what I be talking about. So like y'all be tripping with all these storylines and all this dramatics, like it's not that serious. um I don't mind doing away with people on here, because I don't really know folks, and I really don't plan on knowing them in my real life. So I think that a lot of folks need to emotionally detach themselves from YouTube. Like I said, I got a couple people that I would maybe tell some personal things to, and really talk to. But other than that, like all that other stuff, nah, that ship has sailed. I ain't trying to be. Thank you, boss man. I ain't really trying to be nobody's friend on here. I don't mind being cordial, and I don't mind being polite, because that's the type of person I am. That's how I was raised, and there's nothing fake about that. Uh, like I said, if I don't fool with you, I don't fool with you. I don't have to be polite or political correct. I'm not finna do none of it. Hey y'all, what's up, Mr. Banner, CP3, Movado? If I don't speak to you guys, I'm just kind of going with the flow. I'm not trying to be funny or anything. So please don't take it personal. But there was some few other people I needed to speak to. Disloyal, hi, how are you? Um So yeah, that's about it. I don't know if anybody wants to come up, but yeah, quit making you know, I, y'all have no idea who y'all fooling with. Cause if you talk to anybody that really know me, I don't have a problem with saying what I feel. Hey KTC, how are you? I don't have a yeah, so you can tell sis KTC that it wasn't about biz one on one. So I don't know where he got that information from. It's about things that I have dealt with on and off of this app. So and that's just a general topic that a lot of people talk about. Uh, they turned it into a movie. I was kind of like, what? you know, I don't have no issue with homeboy. I said what I said. Like I said, I told him he's very emotional. I said that. Okay, well, I'm just letting y'all know it wasn't about him because he wasn't even my Richter scale, to be honest with you. I really, a lot of the things like y'all think I be paying attention to, I don't be paying attention to no people, no mind. I said what I had to say. If I fool with you, I fool with you. If I don't, I don't. It is what it is. What's the big deal? What's up, E? So yeah, that was pretty much it. I I do my own content over here, and I would appreciate if people, I guess it would be unrealistic for me to say why is people, doing this or doing that. It would be unrealistic because I am on YouTube, right? So I'm not gonna cry about that, even though people like to think I'm a cry in my car. Um, but it would be unrealistic for me to say people are not going to maybe do content or maybe make something bigger than what it is on what I said. Listen, I say what I mean and I mean what I say. I don't, especially if I'm telling you about a particular situation and I say a name, like you don't have to guess because I've just told you. Now, what you would have to guess if I'm generalizing things, you would have to guess, right? But even then, why is that such a concern that you want to know exactly who I'm talking about? You want to know exactly what I'm talking about so you can make content out of it. It's all about content. It's all about creating drama, creating a whole soap opera. Okay. So I'm not really interested in the soap operas that y'all got going on here. Uh, and for those people that think I was crying about being blocked, not really at all. I just see people for what they are, and I keep it moving. Look, I don't cry about stuff like that because I don't block many of folks, and ain't stop and probably won't stop blocking because people don't know how to act right. They too immature on this app. So, yeah, it's all good. It's not that serious, y'all. It's really not. So, um, and again, thank you for Double Speaks for playing my content on yesterday. I hope that somebody got something from it. And basically, when I was talking about fake friends, you just have to watch your circle. You have to watch who you engage with, who you tell your business to, and make sure you don't get so emotionally involved with people so fast. Take your time getting to know people. Don't take people for face value. That was the point. Not once did I say it was about biz one on one, who I don't even think about. So I don't know. But if you live any type of life, you should know that much. So I don't know. It is what it is. Uh, don't make it more than what it is. You still can't hear me? Listen, my mic is trash, right? I get it. So until I feel like and have some more money, to buy another one. I'm gonna use what I have. Hopefully, if you cannot hear it, I'm sorry. If you can, great. Okay. Um, yeah. So it is what it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but people, y'all, quit making everything so serious. Quit making everything so quit prolonging all that, making stuff drama that don't need to be. That's unnecessary. If you gotta find something to talk about, find something else to talk about. But that kind of bullshit, that kind of stuff, that ain't worth nothing talking about. You know, like I said, I'm just gonna be straight up with you folks. I don't know who y'all think I am, but I think y'all might think I'm some type of coward. But believe me, anybody that know me in real life, I don't have a problem with speaking up. But a lot of the stuff when you speak up on here, you gotta realize you don't know these folks, and is it worth the unnecessary drama going back and forth with people? And I don't think it is. I don't think I care too much or have a relationship with somebody that much that I would want to do all of that. But to each his own. That's what you want to do. But yeah, quit making everything something more than what it is. It's not that. I said what I said, and I meant every word of it. I don't take anything back. I don't have again. I don't have an issue with that particular person, Biz 101. I don't have an issue with him. I'm calling names, so since people want to know, I don't have an issue with him. I still don't, even right now. You know, right, Bevins. Friends and audience are two totally different things, and so I like a lot of y'all. I like everybody in this chat. From what I know of, but none of y'all, we not friends. So I got enough sense to know that much. I talk about certain things. I'm big. I'm trying to be relatable to you guys, transparent with you guys. But like I said, that's for my audience. It's not for all this other drama. And they say, well, you talked about the beef and you went up to there to address some stuff. Because guess what? I can. What's up, Jack? What's up, T-Rail? CC, Amber. Happy birthday, CC. Happy birthday. I came to address some things because I want to. Because I'm grown and I can do that, right? I guess y'all thought I wasn't going to say that. Happy birthday, Jack. Um, yeah, I guess, what y'all expect me to, y'all expect me just, since I miss positivity, and that's a lie, because some of these people that act like they so positive, they just like everybody else. We like a little bit of drama. We just don't want it to be us. I can admit that, right? How many people like drama? They just don't want it to be them in the drama. Everybody does. And all that Miss Positivity, you get that title to someone else. And then also, I talked about people putting other people on a pedestal or putting me on the pedestal. Let me tell you something, sir. Okay, and I'm addressing this and for a certain reason. It's not a back and forth. I'm just addressing this. It's not so much, and maybe I use the wrong terminology, right? It's not so much saying don't put me on a pedestal. What I am saying is, just like anybody else, I'm just like that too. I'm not. I haven't walked on water. I haven't arrived yet. But there is certain standards. See, having standards about yourself and what you want for your platform has nothing to do with uh, being putting yourself on a pedestal or making yourself more than what you are. You just have a standard of what you want, right? So having standards is nothing wrong with that. So if I have a standard on how people talk to me or how people treat my platform and don't cause all this chaos and then act like it's okay and I don't speak on it, and I just let people do what they want to do on my platform, then I have not set a standard. I'm letting people just basically create a circus. That's not what I want. Hey, chill. So yes, I don't have. I'm gonna continue to be a person that has standards, whether I'm on YouTube or not. That has nothing to do with me feeling like I'm better than other people. Now, if that's how some people feel, that might be because you're insecure about that. It has nothing to do with me saying that I'm better than other folks. What's up, Phoenix? So let's just stop reading more into stuff than what it really is. I try to articulate where people can understand where I'm coming from, but it's always these wordsmiths that try to kind of twist what you're saying, and that's not what it is at all. So just to be clear, and I'm gonna go back over it like I do in class, because I think some people either miss it or they just want to miss it. But I'm gonna say it again. My live yesterday about fake friends, hey Lion, had nothing to do with Biz one-on-one. It had things to deal with the things that I have dealt with, dealing with fake friends, things that I have heard other people, like my friends and people that I know have dealt with. It is a relatable topic that a lot of people talk about, other content creators. It had no, I would say it had nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Biz one-on-one. So that's the first lie or narrative that I needed to clear up that was said. Okay. And that's really, to me, the only thing you guys need to know. When I choose to talk about what I choose to talk about, if I choose to say a name, that's my business. It shouldn't have nothing to do with you. Now if you feel like something I'm talking about, I'm reading your mail, then if the shoe fits, then wear it. But I could be talking about something totally different. So, hey, Chucky. So that's basically how I feel about the stuff. So the conclusion is I wasn't talking about that nigga. Like, and that's for real. And me and Biz have never been friends. I don't consider a lot of people friends, especially on here. But me and him have never been friends. We've been cordial. So y'all know what I talked about being cordial, right? Cordial is when you see a stranger and you're courteous enough to speak, that kind of thing. And to be honest with you, all of us are strangers. Now, if you choose to get to know somebody behind the scenes and it ends up y'all create a relationship and it's cool and it's something serious or real, then or genuine, then that's different. But no, I'm telling you, we've never been friends. I don't know him. I don't know anybody but a couple of people on here. So I don't know him. We're not friends. We never been friends. We never been cool like that. We've been hello. That's pretty much it. He's been courteous to me. I've been courteous to him. That's it, and that's all. So I don't know where we're getting. There's no emotional attachments there. I was just kind of confused at his anger towards me because I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. We don't have any emotional attachments. I haven't talked to you behind the scenes. I haven't went out. You haven't met me. I haven't met you. So there's no emotional attachment. So I was just confused at why he was so angry. That was the only thing, right? That's the only thing I was confused about. But now, since I think that I kind of understand what his feelings were on the other day, even though I thought he was overly emotional and he did the most, I kind of can understand to an extent because, sometimes you get tired of people always bringing up your past, and I get that. I get where you just want to just do your thing on this app and you want people to leave you alone. And I get that too. So that made me a little bit more sympathetic to maybe his plight on how he was feeling. But at the same time, you know, I really didn't care because it was just uncalled for. It was just like, okay, well, dude, I didn't do it to you, and then I can understand how people they see you in people's chat. They like, well, if you support this person, then you would agree with everything he's saying. That's not true. If that was the case, I would be a robot. I'm probably a little bit more of an individual that a lot of people think that they are. See, I'm solo dolo. I'm not with no group. I'm not with this group over here. I'm not with that group over here. I associated with certain people, and that's pretty much it. But you can't tell me who to associate with or who to talk to, where to go. That's none of your concern. Because again, I work every day to pay my Wi-Fi and my phone bill. So what I do and where I go, um, who I choose to be around, who I choose to listen to for whatever reason, that's my business, right? So I'm kind of solo dolo on that. So don't be, and I try to, I respect people that respect me. So again, I don't have no issue with, homeboy. I just felt he was a little bit, that's my opinion. And I can have my opinion just like he has his. But I just felt like that was just uncalled for. Do I have an understanding of it? Yes. Do I care? No. Do I think that it was just definitely out of line and people need to get their emotions and under control? Absolutely. You know, you sometimes if things are a little too much for people, I think it's necessary for people to log off, as Will Allen would say. Because some things, if it makes you to where you're angry with people and you're just going off on random people that you don't know, it's definitely time for you to log off and get some therapy. And I see that it's irritating for him for people to constantly keep bringing up his past or talking about his case. I can understand that point. That would be irritating, right? And you're trying to move on, you're trying to live a better life for you and your kids, and it's okay. But venting on YouTube, we have probably all did it in our own way, because I know I have. It's not probably the best way to do it. You just need to log off. Okay, take some time away, um, and do things that make you happy. That's how I see things, because life is too short to be angry all the time. So that's how I look at it. But please stop putting the narrative out there that it was about that particular person. It could have been about 10 different people. But guess what? That's nobody's business but mine, unless I felt like naming those people. Right? So, no, I'm not. And you could take me being subliminal queen, coward all day long. I don't give a damn, because everybody know in my real life I ain't no damn coward. If I got a situation or I feel like saying something, or I feel like somebody's trying to play in my face, I'm gonna speak on it. I don't have don't nobody scare me on here. I don't care how loud people's microphones how good people can cuss, how people can tear you down with their words. Don't nobody scare me on here. How people can dox your information all the way back to when you was an infant to when you was in high school. Don't nobody scare me on here. So if I feel the need to address something and it's profitable for me to speak on it, I'm gonna speak on it. But if it ain't, I'm not. And nobody can make me feel different about it. Do you see me all here crying about what people have done and what people be doing? No. I'll be talking about so many other different topics and people still try to pull me in with the bullshit just because I go into another chat. I go into another chat to support somebody that support me. That's it and that's all. And yes, I was curious about the information, what was going on, because I'm nosy. Just like you nosy. Just like you messy. It baffles me how people be in the messiest chat want to call somebody else messy. And please, some of y'all really definitely y'all definitely y'all do a lot of shit talking behind them damn avatars. But yeah, I'm telling you, it's a different story when you know people in real life though. People need to stop all that. Look, I don't know you and I ain't did nothing to you. Some of these folks do too much on here. They really do. Um and don't care to know. So I'm making just I try to make it as simple to everybody that is listening. It ain't about him. Don't know him. It's over with. Right. I ain't going back. And then if I feel a way about something, I may speak on it, and some things I may not. It don't make me a coward. It make me wise. You gotta choose your battles wisely, and every battle is not meant for me to fight. Again, I don't know you. I don't know nobody on here but two people personally, to be honest with you. I met two men offline that I went to lunch and a dinner with. That's it and that's all. And whatever else is with that, that's my business. I don't care nothing about what these folks got going on. Just don't be putting me in the soap opera. I just spoke my mind. Speaking your mind puts you for I guess it puts you in the line of being content. Speaking your mind. I ain't mad about that too much because I'm learning. That's what people do on here. They make the littlest things bigger than what they are. So, child, y'all better stop all that. It's not that serious. Right. What's up, Drip? How are you? So, I'm just glad that it's getting closer to spring break. That's all I'm glad about. And Valentine's Day. I'm glad about that. So I'm just learning to enjoy my life, and I hope everybody else do too, and quit being so dramatic on this app. And if anybody has anything to say to me, or you want to know anything, when I drop my link, if I haven't blocked you on StreamYard, come on up and have a conversation. If you want to know what I said, if you feel like I'm throwing shade your way and I haven't blocked you on StreamYard, come on up. I can be mature enough for a few minutes to have a conversation as long as it's not disrespectful. But oh no, people don't want that. They just want the content. That's all they want. But guys, hopefully this is not going to be a part two. Because basically, like I said, I wasn't talking about him. So what are we doing? Don't feel like being cussed out today. Who, me? Oh no, I'm not. Phoenix, me and you cool. If you have a question, just I'll put the link in the chat. If you have, hey CKJ, if you have a question to ask me, I don't mind you asking me. My thing with people on here, people just don't know how to be respectful. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, no, you can come up or who, you know, um, are you just playing with me? But yeah, people just chill out. It ain't that serious. I don't have no problem with homeboy. I said what I said. I can sleep at night. It's all good. What you say? It ain't like you stabbing folks in the copy what they say. I do. Yeah. Hey Mika. Hey Carl. Yeah. So it ain't like I said. Yeah. You got want to ask me something. Hey Lady D. You want to ask me something? You just ask me. You want to know if I'm talking about you? Just ask. Shit. What's up, Lawrence? Den?
What's going on, Queen Selena? How are you today?
Child, I am good. I'm ready to get to the house. What's popping?
Chilling, chilling. It's just like what I said yesterday on the other panel. I think really you just caught a stray yesterday with Biz. Like you said, I think he just frustrated and tired of all the mess talk about him, man. I just really think you caught a stray. He might not even feel the same way about you today. Like if y'all was able to talk, yeah, because Biz is a good person, and everybody get to their boiling point. So I just really think you
Hey,
caught a
Bama.
stray.
Yeah, like I explained to you, to everybody in the chat, I don't give a damn about all of that. I do have an understanding of why people do what they do because I do study human behavior because of the field that I'm going into. So I understand. I'm sympathetic to it to an extent. But people gotta learn that this is YouTube, and at the end of the day, we don't know people on here. So uh everybody
Right,
handles things differently, right? I get it. But a lot
right,
of the stuff that people get too emotional uh about with people that they don't know is kind of weird to me a little
right,
bit. Um so I just didn't, even though I'm sympathetic, I still it still to me is not an excuse. We're all adults on here. Some of us are 30 plus, 40 plus, 50 plus, and we just have to take accountability, including me, for how our own behavior.
right. I feel you,
So,
and that
mhm,
like going to other people, like being mad at somebody for being in somebody else's chat. I mean, not unless you really see that person like saying something about you in that chat. You shouldn't have a problem with anybody going anywhere. Anybody can go anywhere, even if they hide in the bushes and going there trying to find content. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
right.
go everywhere for real, for real. So it's like like I said, I think he was just at his wits end, and he saw you and just got vexed and like, oh, I'm blocking you too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
sometimes when you
yeah.
be mad,
He
you say things out of anger, not
look.
out of your mind. You saying it out of anger, just anger of what's happening.
He just don't know I'm the master blocker. So he don't, to me, I block you before you block me. And if you block me, I don't care. Cause I mean, you ain't giving me no money. You ain't doing nothing for me. I don't know you. So and I'm not trying to. So it don't matter to me what people are doing so much as that. But I was just like, honey, okay, and let's move forward,
Yeah,
from there. Because if you see my response, I was very like, oh, okay, all
right.
right, uh, that's
And
what's
then
up.
calling a spade. Like just like how Biz, but he always been going to that other guy's chat and panel. You know what I'm saying? Like some people was asking him questions like, "Bro, how's you going over there when this guy's doing this and doing that?" You know what I'm saying? So it's like like you say, you can't move a certain way and then get mad at somebody else if they moving, you know, if they moving the same way. You know what I'm saying? Or how
That
you
part.
know,
And see, that's what I'm saying. Hey, Albert, and that's the hypocrisy that be seeing on here. People want to put you. They want to make sure you doing what they think you should do, but they don't even do it. So my
right,
thing is, like I said, yesterday, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So just like when people was questioning you for being over there, with the Wabbits, and you was explaining to them, and you like, I've been knowing them way before, and people still was cool with you even after that. So my
right,
thing is, then you got a friend that's in there chopping it up with the same guy that was talking about your case, and been talking about you. But I understand the relationship, but at the same time, me personally, I wouldn't want my friends chopping it up with somebody that's talking about my police record or whatever. Like, that's just me.
right, right.
Okay, Amber. Yeah. So that's just me. And
But
I'm just giving my opinion on it. So
and then I mean, look at it on an everyday thing. I'm sure we all done had a friend that had another friend that we didn't like. You know what I'm saying? But that didn't make us
right.
stop liking that friend that who we like initially, just because they was hanging with somebody that that I don't like. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, I'm not even friends with Biz. That's the crazy part. I'm not friends with him. If I say, for instance, I could see, if okay, me and you lined in, I meet up with you, we have a friendship, we cool behind the scenes, I can understand even that better. But somebody that you just speak to in the chat, I don't understand it. I don't owe you
Right.
anything. I don't know you. You don't support me. I mean, and that's fine. So I didn't understand the emotional attachment there. That's all I was saying. And it was just kind of like, it just was unwarranted to me. But it's good. It's good to know what people think. It's good to know how people respond. Look, none of that hurts me. And I'm not saying he was trying to. I'm just saying that it was a situation that happened, and the thing that I would say, it's kind of even hard to express yourself on here because everybody wants to see things and make it content
Right.
when it's just a situation that happened. It's just like, this don't look. I'm just saying how I feel about it, and calling a spade, and calling out the hypocrisy, because there's too much of it on here. Hey, repairman, and people are not just being real about it. They're not saying nothing about it because they don't want to get involved, which is understandable too. And that's why a lot of the stuff, when people think I'm being a coward or doing subliminals, is a lot of the times, if you say things about certain people or certain things, it's gonna start. It's gonna start a problem for you.
Right.
And some of that stuff you don't even want to deal. You don't want to deal with, and because if you're not careful, YouTube can go into your real life, and that's something that I don't want.
Right. And hold
So
on, let
that's
me ask
why.
you a question.
Go
Didn't
ahead.
didn't the little rabbit guy, didn't you say he was the one who tried to say you was talking about Biz?
Yeah, he said that I did the live about Biz, and the live was had nothing to do with him.
Now see, Biz should feel a way towards him now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, since you feeling a way towards things, I would feel a way towards him right about now. Like, bro, why you trying to start some extra shit? She wasn't talking about me on that live. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
wasn't. And yeah, I wasn't talking. See, I was at work, and I was notified about it, and I was just like, "Oh God, what now?" And when I heard about it, it was just like, I wasn't even talking about him. Why would you say that my live was about him? It's a general live that people talk about. You go down and put fake friends and see how many content creators talk about that subject. Like, that's a subject that everybody talks about. It didn't
But
have nothing to do with biz. It
that was
had
a bait
things to
up
do
though.
with, huh?
That was bait though. He tried to throw that out there to get something started. You see what I'm saying? try to get y'all two at each other because it was a little bit of small bit of tension. You know what I'm saying? So he tried to throw the bait out there to make it more than what it is. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
So,
and that's why I want to clarify that's not what it was. So don't make something more than what it is. That's not what happened. That I'm talking about things that I have dealt with, whether it was on here or off of here. That's nobody's business. I'm just giving you the basis of how you spot a fake friend. That's all I was trying to talk about. And
right.
then my general topic went into talking about I was talking about a particular individual, and I'm like, that guy don't even come like on my Richter scale. Like that wasn't even a thought. So, and like I said, I had did that live way before I even went into Also Dope's live. So I was trying to figure out who told him or what made him think that I was talking about Biz. I don't care nothing about Biz and
No, that
True
was just
Essence
him.
situation.
That was just him being a rabbit. That's all. Rascally rabbit.
You said Double Speaks went over the live first, then the live was about up on Double's panel with the Biz situation. Okay. So
Nah,
Double
I
did
think
the
not. Nah, Double was
Double did
talking
the
about the same thing you was talking about. He wasn't talking nothing about Biz. He was talking about basically the same thing. He was saying like if somebody could you be friends with somebody who talked about your family? You
uh
know what I'm saying? Could you still be friends with someone who talked about your family? That's what Double's conversation was about.
yeah,
It
and
had
I
nothing to
came
do
in
with
at
Biz.
the end of it. Uh-huh.
Right, right. Yeah, it had nothing to do with Biz because I don't think he knew about that until you came up there and expressed it, or whatever, however it went down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was just asking, I was just, yeah, cutting edge. Okay, y'all spoke about the topic. Yeah, I was just talking when I came up there, I was at because I was just like that kind of was crazy to me. So I just brought the conversation up to see because I'm like, yeah, nigga, what's that all about? So I really did want to see what was up with Biz about that. So that's why I brought him up, and I
Hmm.
knew that if I was talking about him, he would eventually come up. But um, yeah. So the live wasn't even about that. It was about what Double was saying, and then when I was the one that brought that up,
Brought that up.
uh,
Right, exactly.
because that happened in Also Dope's live, and like I said, that happened after I did my live uh at 4 p.m. So that's kind of why I was just like, how they getting this mixed up? That I was talking about this person. You said Selena and Double Speaks about it. Then Biz stuff came up. Then they asked why 86 can chat and also dope.
You got to
Okay,
mix up. You got to. They were saying why was 86 and no, I think you was right. He wasn't. My bad. I'm sorry. You right. You right. You right. Yeah, I'm sorry.
but he said then he asked. Then you asked why 86 can chat and also dope chat and you can't. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's right, Shasta. I did. Cause I'm like, uh, I don't even know you, but that's your friend. So you mean to tell me a person I mean I'm not disrespecting you by saying anything derogatory anything in the chat, but you mean to tell me somebody that ain't really cool with you, I just speak to you in the chat, you got more of a problem than me, than the person that you actually cool with. That's all I was saying. And it wasn't even to start no problem. I'm just asking a question because it don't make sense to me. And when stuff don't make sense to me, I ask questions. So yeah, Shasta, that's what it was. So, but uh, you said 86K was catching strays.
86K keep stay catching strays.
I still don't understand that part. I don't want my friend in no chat being slandered in. Yeah, because I'm not his friend, and then like I said again, um I had just came in the chat, so I didn't know what he was talking prior to me coming in. I just came in the chat, started speaking to people, then I seen Biz in the chat, and then Garrett came a little bit after, and then that happened. So I was just like, oh, okay, well, that's
But
cool.
ain't nobody friends on here. We all know each other's avatar
Hey,
and voice.
what the
You know
hell?
what I'm saying? Ain't no friend. I mean, like you say, if you ain't met up in person and y'all built a, y'all know y'all got a real friend relationship in real life. Ain't nobody no friends on here. We just know each other. We just cordial with each other. So it ain't no
Right.
friend. You know what I'm saying? Ain't
I'm
nobody
like,
friends. That's where everybody get it mixed up and get all
yeah,
too caught up into shit, thinking you got a friend. You don't know this motherfucker. Oh, excuse my
right.
language. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and you gonna get your feelings hurt too when you find out. Um, you was late. Exactly, Shasta. I was late. And so I didn't know exactly what he was talking about at the time I came in. So I was just like, okay, that's what's up. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Uh yeah, you talking to a master blocker. So honey, you don't they don't. He said, keep your head on a swivel. Yes, indeed. But
He
yeah,
said,
it's
I
all
don't
good.
know you people.
Yeah, and that's something. Yeah, you really don't. But again, I appreciate you coming up lines then because it made you brought some clarity to what I was saying. But yeah, again, I wasn't trying to start nothing. I was just speaking my opinion on it, and I should be able to do that because guess what? Everybody else does it.
Nah,
You
you
know.
solid. Yeah, you a solid
You know.
person, man. Like I say, I think he was just going through, and I just really think you caught it stray. And then if y'all just decide to keep each other blocked, hey, that's
Uh-huh.
cool. Keep each other blocked and move on. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Oh
even dwell
yeah.
on
Oh
it.
yeah. I don't have a problem with that. I don't.
Oh
Like I
no, I know
said.
you don't.
Not at all. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm going on thinking about what I'm gonna eat.
Look, there you go.
Uh,
Look, there you go. Hey, I'm gonna
yeah,
drop down. It's
right,
so lovely speaking to you. You have a great
right. Thank
evening.
you. When
Uh,
you going out? When you going out of town?
Oh, I leave Thursday morning. Yep, and I'll be
Mhm.
back Monday. St. Thomas
Okay.
beach time. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, if I don't talk to you, I hope you have a safe trip there and
Yes,
safe trip
ma'am.
back. And have
Yes,
fun.
ma'am. Hey, thank you very much, and I'll speak to you again. And you have a great rest of your evening.
You too, Lions. Then thank you so
Yes, ma'am.
much.
Be safe. Bless.
Yeah. Be blessed. Thank you so much for coming through. Like I said, no, nobody was screaming and hollering. I know that's what y'all thought I was gonna do. Nah, yeah, nah, I ain't doing that. I just want to make sure that I address that because I don't want to have any other issues with this gentleman. Again, I don't know him, and I was not referring. That live was not in any type of way a reflection of him. I don't know his situation and who he got it going on with and all this. Don't care. And that's just the God's honest truth. So I wish people would just not even make it more than what it is. And I'm good with it. I'm good with blocking, and I'm good with people blocking me. It's perfectly fine. Um, we can do that. That. It's all right. It's all right. He said, "Can a son? Why can't we be friends?" Oh no, honey, I don't want to be friends with a lot of people, especially on here. I like my privacy, and I don't like too many people that I don't know and can't trust. And when you do get to know people, it's still kind of shaky. So nah, a small circle is good for me. And I'm okay with that. But yeah, I'm solo dolo on here, and if I have something to speak on, I'm gonna speak on it. And I'm not gonna try to be disrespectful at the coming out the gate unless a person get disrespectful with me. But I will have conversations with people. I'm trying to change a little bit where I try to talk to people, but and then even sometimes I'm not really wanting to do that in this day and time, especially on here. But y'all be good. I hope and pray that this doesn't, create something else. It is what it is. I said what I said. Had nothing to do. I don't know how many times I got to repeat that, but I just want to make that very clear for the slow people in the back, the people that ride the short bus, that don't comprehend very well. It has nothing to do with Biz 101. It has everything to do with my experiences and the experiences that I saw from others. And it is a topic that people talk about. Just put in fake friends, you'll find out. That's how I thought about the topic, because I saw a video about it. So that's what that was my inspiration at the time. So yeah. Anyway, love y'all to Reese's Pieces, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Selena.
It's a vibe, baby. Oak Cliff girl, can't make you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl, put them heels on and prove.
Welcome to Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
It's all good, we can do whatever we wanna do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe, yeah. You gon' be my number one lover. Spend the night making love to each other, with the lights on top of the covers. Just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.